This is a very difficult spring here. It rained a lot. We had all these big waters for at least 5 or 6 weeks. The wind, it's blowing like crazy, and I'm not very sure about what to expect today. The last time that I was here, I was fishing with a friend. The conditions were better, or at least I think they were better, and we only managed to catch 2 fish. Pesce? Cavolo. Bella mangiata?
No, non l'ho capito. Però è per di qua.
Dai, tiralo un po', che ti va dentro. Cosa è successo? Dai, che un bel perca, che cavolo. Bello. Yes! Eccolo! No! Perso. Neanche adesso non riesco a capire come è possibile in un branco di brem tu li lanci questo bigatino davanti e loro non mangiano. Finalmente, dopo un'ora, mamma mia, pesce! Finalmente, anche una bella mangiata. Mi dai una mano, Beppe, te con il coso che sembra abbastanza bello. Ok, tiro io. Ah, ero sicuro che è più grosso, sai? Finalmente, grazie. Dai, non è grosso, ma è un pesce. Dai, apri la bocca che non voglio che mi rovini tutto. Guarda, neanche non era... Ti di te? Che non è... Vedi che non è nemmeno...
Sì, sì.
Ma neanche non è... Sì, guarda, non è andato dentro il
Sì,
l'amo. Te ne va solo in bocca. Bello, grazie, vai. Now, I'm not very sure about what to expect today. I'm not even sure if I'll stay here or I will change the spot, but let's just say that considering that I'm here now, I will give it a try at least for 30 minutes, perhaps even an hour. And who knows? All this stuff floating around, it's not very good, and the wind, it's blowing like crazy, so my expectations are not that big about fishing. I know that it will be really hard to fish in these conditions. I will give it a try. The water is looking quite good, I have to admit this, even though I have all this stuff in the water. I don't know. Let's say that 30 minutes, maximum 1 hour, I'll try here. And according to what will happen, I will think about changing the spot or just fishing here. I don't have any idea yet. Definitely the wind is not helping me at all. At all. I have to change the spot. I think that I'm not fishing for 10 minutes, perhaps 7 or 8, and it's almost impossible to fish already. I already have all this stuff here at my feet, and if I catch a fish, I don't even know how I will do to pull that fish out. So this is the last cast that I'm doing here. I will just go and try to fish a different river, and hopefully the conditions will be better there, because otherwise this is just impossible to fish, considering the wind and everything. Yeah, come on, I don't want to lose my lure here at my feet. Oh, yes. And what's this? I kind of felt a bite, and a part of me it's hoping that it's a catfish, quite a small catfish, and not a carp. So let's see. It looks like it was a good idea. No, that's a big Zander, and it looks like it's hooked from the outside. It looks like it was a good idea to give it a try here on the other side, and hopefully, yeah, that's fold hooked, but hopefully I will be able to catch. Oh, and that's a big eye. Even if this fish it's cut from the outside, I really want to measure it. I'm happy that I caught it. It would have been nice to have caught it correctly, but anyhow, I'm still happy about this fish. So I will just do my best to measure this fish as fast as I can, and let's see. Yeah, that's more or less 0, and it's more or less 88. What an amazing Zander. You're just great, buddy. That wasn't the best release, but thank you anyhow. Now I'm all wet and everything is extremely slippery here. That was nice. As I already said, I'm not happy to catch that fish from the outside, but I'm happy that I caught it. This means that the fish are here, so I will just try to insist a little bit more in this area, and hopefully, whoa, ha, my line just snapped and I don't have any idea where my lure is. I think that I touched my line with something while handling this fish, and now my line just snapped and I can't see my lure nowhere. Feel sorry about that lure because I think that I have, yeah, 4 of them left, and they are working really great for the Zander. Yeah, nothing to be done. So I will just make this knot as fast as I can, and hopefully some more Zander will come after. It's better that my line snapped while casting and not with some fish. Okay, here we are. I'm not sure. I think that I will try to use a different lure, because it's true that it's windy, but I somehow think that this guy hit my lure and got snagged in the side, because I repeat, it's windy, but I don't know why. I just think that I felt this guy hitting my lure. So right now what I will just try to do is to try to put one of these lures, not these ones, that are a little bit more aggressive, and hopefully it will be easier for the fish to see them. I just want 15 grams, even though 20 would be great, but I don't want to go with 20 because perhaps it's a little bit too much. I will just try with... No, this is broken. I have to fix this. Come on. This one. Now my hopes are again really high, even though the conditions are really bad. Considering that the water is quite shallow, I almost want to put some... No, it's all full of dirt. I almost feel like putting some hard baits that perhaps can work just a little bit better. I'm quite sure that with a hard bait I will feel the bite much better than with this soft baits. Now I will just try to make a few more casts with the soft baits and see what happens. If I can fish with them, I will just continue with the soft baits. Otherwise, I will just go with some hard baits. Oh, that was a good hit. And this one definitely must be a big Zander. Come on now, buddy. This feels good. Let's see, just show yourself. And yeah, that's a nice Zander. Whew. And this one over here took the lure like a Zander should take it. It looks like it was a good idea to change the lure. Come on, buddy, just open your mouth. I'll make as fast as I can a picture with you and set you free immediately. That's a nice Zander. I won't measure this guy, but that's a nice Zander. And yeah, this was the hit that I needed. This guy was really decided with my lure. Thanks a lot, buddy. Now you're ready to get back in. Perhaps 72, perhaps 74. Thanks a lot. And yeah, that was good. Now of course that my hopes are getting again really high to catch some more Zander. It's extremely hard to fish because I have this wind that is blowing like crazy. The water is just full of stuff that are floating around, and it's incredibly easy to miss a bite. This guy took my lure quite close to me and it was really decided, but I'm quite sure that the first one, the big one, I somehow missed the strike and hooked him from the outside. So I will just insist a little bit more with the soft baits and hopefully some more will come. And still no bites. Now it's getting already really cold. The wind haven't stopped for a second. The water, it's full of crap and it's getting really hard to fish. I think that I have a little bit more than an hour left of daylight, and after that I'm not that sure if I will continue fishing during the night or I will just stop. I don't know. I still hope for one bite. One bite. Now all that area over there, it's really impossible to fish, so I will just try to make a few casts here close to this wall. I think that I will wait for maximum 10 minutes, and if the conditions won't change, I will move. I think that I have a little bit less than an hour of daylight left for fishing, and obviously here it's impossible to fish. So considering that I can't move very far, I will just try a different spot that it's quite close to where I'm fishing right now, and hopefully there will be some fish in that area. I have to admit that I'm already happy with the results, so it would be nice to have one more fish, but even without that fish I consider myself happy with these two Zanders. I can't believe what a nice bite was that, and I somehow missed it. That was the bite that I was hoping for. Oh, come on. What's this? I'm not sure if this is a Zander. I'm quite sure that it will be a carp, because in this case I haven't really felt any bite or anything, and also doesn't feel like a mullet. Without any doubt, this is a bigger fish, and I don't think that it will be a catfish. It just moves. I would just release my drag because I can feel that my rod is close to its limit. Let's hope that this fish won't get there. Let's hope that it will just play around here until it is a carp. Almost felt like a catfish when he did a certain move. Let's see. Will I pull this fish out, or it's just too big for this setup? I'm fishing quite light, so I think that it's a carp. I think. Come on up, show yourself. And yeah, that looks like a carp. And I'm quite sure that it's hooked somewhere from the outside, because yeah, it's under the tail. Now let's see how to do with this fish because I'm quite sure that won't be very easy. My rod, it's really at its limit. Come on. Yes, he's in. Oh, that's a big carp. Here you go, buddy. You just gave me a great fight. Thanks a lot. Okay, again, I'm all wet. Thank you. Okay, that guy over there just gave me a great fight. I was hoping that it will be a catfish, even though I was quite sure that was a fault hooked carp. Quite a big one. And that was really a good fight. I can't say that I'm enjoying catching them from the outside, but this guy over here gave me a great fight again, especially considering my setup that goes up to 17 grams. What the hell is this? It's a catfish. That was a good hit, and I'm quite sure that this here, it's quite a big catfish that I don't think that I will be able to pull out. Whew. Luckily for me, it came off, but that was a big one. I did my best to catch a Zander in the dark, but in my opinion it's impossible to catch a Zander considering how many mullets are in this spot. After hooking that catfish that luckily for me unhooked himself, I just realized that it doesn't make any sense to insist here, because there is no Zander in this area with all these mullets. This was quite a tough session, and considering the conditions that I was fishing, I can't say that I'm extremely happy with the results. I don't know what happened with the first Zander. I'm 100% sure that I had this Zander hitting my lure, but in the end ended up hooked from the outside. So I can't explain myself what happened there, but I'm 100% sure that that guy hit my lure. Anyhow, it was great. Now it's kind of late, so I will just end this video here. Hope that you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. So bye bye.